Good morning, everyone. This morning, I just posted one of my favorite pics ever on Instagram. This is former Dallas Cowboys cheerleader and current Hollywood superstar actress Sarah Shahi. Now, she happens to be the wife of Steve Howey, who plays my wife's husband, boyfriend, or whatever they are on Shameless. And we're both sick of every time we post a picture with our spouses on Instagram, it's, where's B? Where's Kev? We're so sick of it. So we decided to post our own picture, and there it is. She is one of the prettiest human beings alive, inside and out. And we're actually taking a family vacation together in January to the Bahamas. So when we're in the playoffs, we're gonna have a big live party down there for the game. Like I said, she's a former cheerleader for us. Steve's a fan. Steve's brother is a bigger fan of the Cowboys. That's because he's a bigger guy, Big Dog Howie. Bigger than Steve, that's crazy. But we're set to have a great time. And when we're down there, we're probably gonna do something to try to help the Bahamas while they're like still recovering from the hurricane, because we were both all just shook up by that. So please go over there, especially if you're on Instagram, go over there, give me a like for that that picture, because it's just a little payback for us. All right, back for business. I uncharacteristically watched sports talk television yesterday. First off, I don't like to bring up anything about Antonio Brown, but they were talking about this stuff again yesterday. And when I was watching, it just gave me a little more respect for Ezekiel Elliott, because when he was going through his mess 2 years ago, he did this. He kept his mouth shut. So, I mean, we see what a real idiot looks like. AB showed us actually what stupid is, and that's all I got to say about that situation. But the reason why I watched is I couldn't resist seeing what they say about the Dak versus Wentz stuff, and they all delivered First Take delivered, Undisputed, which I'd never watched, delivered. They just talked about Dak versus Wentz. I just knew they'd bring it up again. Like I said yesterday, Carson Wentz. He's a very good quarterback and will have a good career if he stays healthy. So this ain't about that. This ain't me making any knocks on Carson Wentz. People like to think I do that, and I don't. But this is about the excuses the media gives when he doesn't perform, like a Patrick Mahomes or a Tom Brady. He has had some significant drops, but not really as many as they're making it out to be. That Aguilar drop versus the Falcons was ridiculous and utterly disgusting from any kind of football fan. But this week, I kind of saw more incompletions than drops. Maybe 2 times I saw a play like Aguilar's where the wide receiver was just wide open and the ball was perfectly thrown and just dropped. So the rest of them were contested balls. Even that long one to whatever his name, Whiteside or whatever, hung up there a little late and let the DB get back there in the play. So if the DB is in the play to cause some destruction, this destruction isn't a drop. Maybe the wide receiver isn't that great, of course, but they were contested balls. So it's not on Wentz, no, but oh my God, these receivers are dropping the ball and they're wide open. That's not the truth either. The truth is that the wide receivers are not playing that well in general. The team is not playing all that well together, and Wentz is not playing great, all together. And like I said yesterday, I expect that all to change when Djax returns and Jeffrey gets back. There's still going to be an issue for us. We cannot write off the Eagles. But this narrative of the wide receivers are killing Wentz is overblown, in my opinion. They're just not playing well, and that's why yesterday I made sure I brought up Cooper's big drop and Cobb's 74-yard touchdown that was called back by a Connor Williams holding. On both drives, on both instances, the team shook off that bad play and scored a touchdown on that same drive, because we're playing well as a team on offense. Another media darling, Baker Mayfield, is going through similar issues, but the Browns are not playing well as a team from top down, from coaching down. So this is I do not I like Baker. Baker's my boy, and I told you how much I like to watch Wentz play. I mean, Wentz his escapability is probably the best in the game. He's downright annoying when you can't get your hands on him, whatever. But they also need a team and good coaching to win. Dak is a good quarterback as well. The difference is right now he's getting good coaching and he has his team playing well around him. The same thing goes for Mahomes. I mean, he's downright awesome. I mean, another guy that's like thrilling to watch. But have you seen the catches his wide receivers are making for him? Good gracious. Speaking of Mahomes, Troy Aikman talked trash about him though yesterday because he's getting. I mean, they were just like they were saying Mahomes is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time on First Take yesterday. So I guess it was getting under Troy Aikman's skin. A quarterback with 3 titles, and his tweet, Troy Aikman's tweet was, I quote, "Talk to me when he has 33% of my Super Bowl titles." Okay, moving on. The Redskins are 0-3, so we should see Haskins soon and probably walking papers for Gruden. Barkley is out 4 to 6 weeks, and that right there, both teams, that should be 4 wins for the Eagles and 4 wins for the Cowboys, and that literally should keep us right there in contention and push us into the playoffs, both teams, if the Eagles make this turnaround. And lastly, some people got mad at me for calling our first 3 games preseason 2.0, but guys, I keep it real. I mean, those 3 teams that we played are more than likely going to have less than 10 wins combined, and I'm telling you, 10 is being generous. It's probably